Today I'm going to talk about cloud forensics challenges. Challenge. This To investigate some cloud to these cloud forensics, there are include some challenges. So I'm going to get as a challenges these cloud log analysis. So there are according to that cloud log analysis, there are some challenge. So let's discuss about this challenge. Before that, let's see what are the content. First we need to talk about the introduction about this challenge. Next we need to talk about impact of the cloud forensics challenge to digital forensics investigations. Then we need to talk about evaluate the existing technologies, what are the tools and methods of limiting or mitigate that cloud forensics challenge, the cloud forensics logs analysis challenge. Then then next one is a limitation of those existing approaches, that tools, technology and methods. The last one is future developments of mitigate these challenges. Let's talk about the introduction about this of the this challenge. What is cloud forensics? So cloud forensics can be defined as the application of computer forensics principles and procedures in a cloud computing environment. Although cloud computing provides many promising economic and technological advantages such as more efficient use of resources, greater availability on massive scale and resource cost, there are serious concerns associated with it which must be addressed and overcome. Then there are lots of digital artifacts in servers such as system log, application log, so use authentication and access information, database logs. The physical incomprehension and unknown location of data makes it more complex to identify. So to identify, collect and analyze of data in cloud forensics environment, then it is hard to that analyze logs, cloud logs. So in this for a cloud forensics environment, so the traditional approach to seizing the system is that the cloud system is no more practical either, even if the location is known, as it could bring down the whole data center, affecting other customers due to multi-tenancy. Then cloud forensics has the process to follow, that process flow. Let's talk about this process flow. First, this is the identification. Then second one is evidence collection, then examination and analysis, then preservation and presentation and reporting. So identification, the investigator identify the whether crime has occurred or not. Then evidence collection means the investigation identify the evidence from the three different sources of the cloud service model. That means SAS, IaaS and PaaS. The SAS model monitor the VM information of each users by accessing the log files such as application logs, access log, error logs, authentication logs, these things. Then the IaaS monitors the system level logs. This IaaS monitors the system level logs, hyper logs, raw virtual machine files, these things. Then the PaaS model identify the evidence from the application specific log and access through API, patch operating system exceptions and malware software warnings. So this is the challenges that analyze the log files. We have to analyze these log file, we have some challenges. So examination and analysis so the analyst inspect the collected evidence and merge, correlate and assimilate data to provide a recorded conclusion. That the analyst examine the evidence from physical as well as logical files. So the next one is preservation. The files that information is protected from the tampering. The chain of custody has been maintained to preserve the logs files since the information is located in different geographical area. The last one is presentation and reporting, that an investigator make an organized report to state his or her finding about this case. So the next one is impact of the that selected that our cloud forensics challenge to digital forensics investigation. So in cloud computing, the forensic investigation support is not complete given by the cloud providers. There are few challenges attempting the cloud support, forensic support. So one potential benefits of cloud computing is having a data centralized location, then which can mean incidents can be we can investigate that more quickly. So then when attempting to locate evidence in a distributed environment such as the cloud, major challenges or will needed to be overcome because evidence could be located across several locations, making evidence collection difficult. That distributed of evidence can be across multiple virtual hosts, physical machines, data centers, and geographical and legal jurisdictions. So the challenges can be listed as the evidence identification, legal and data acquisition, and the suitability of traditional digital forensics tools to acquire data within cloud-based environment. The challenges not only exacerbate the problems of digital forensics within cloud-based environments, but create a brand new front for digital forensics investigations. Also highlights the important issues of data identification with cloud-based environment. So we need to continue that topic. So in here, that now we are in the cloud log analysis. This is the we need to talk about this one as a challenge. This cloud has challenge. So let's talk about this. Log is considered as a security control which helps to identify the operational issues, incident, violation, and fraudulent activities. So the first one is application log. So application log is created by the developer through instant event in the program. Application logs as his system administrator to know about the situation of an application running on the server. The next one is system log. So this system log contains information regarding the data and time of log creation, type of messages such as debug, errors, these things. So system generate messages related to the occurrence and process that are affected by the occurrence of an event. Next one is firewall logs. So this firewall logs provides information related to the source routed packets and reject IP addresses and outbound activities from the internal servers and unsuccessful logins. The next one is web server log. This web server log records and entries related to the web page running on the web server. The entries contain the history of web for page requests, client IP address, date and time, HTTP code, these things. The next one is audit log records, the last one. So this unauthorized access to the system or network is a sequential in any sequential order. It assists security to administrator to analyze malicious activities at the time of attack. The information audit logs files include source and destination address, then user login information and timestamps. So so this cloud analysis, this cloud log analysis challenge is divided into three phases. First we need identification, then collection and preservation. So for that these things are divided into this identification, preservation, collection and preservation has some challenges. Decentralized data, the dependencies of the CSP, that means cloud service providers, then inaccessibility, multi-tenancy and the resources sharing, data in preservation, data integrity and chain of custody. So decentralized data. The cloud computers allow data to create, store, proceed and distribute over several data centers and physical machines. The CSPs, that cloud providers, service providers, give the details of the how the logs are treated and where they are stored. The next one is the dependencies of CSP. Then client and investigators depend on the CSP identify, locate and log forensic evidence. So logs are collected and stored CSP and the users to depend on the CSP accessing network logs and server logs. Next one is collection. In accessibility, that we take snapshotting is a process of taking clone of virtual images in running state. That's including all the system memory and serving the clone to persistent storage. That snapshot technology enable customer to freeze a specific state of VM. The next one is multi-tenancy and resource sharing. The two of the principles that attribute of cloud situation are multi-tenancy and resource sharing. The first implies that so solitary framework service numerous clients. That second one to the sharing of similar equipment and programming assets between clients. This make information now much harder, and in light of that facts that low implementation need to grab that particular segment of the media where the expects information put away. Next one is preservation. So its challenge is data integrity. So information integrity guarantees that the information that looks information that in an exact portrayal of the information found in the PC framework. A few parts of cloud condition influence the information respectability. However, keeping up the honesty stay to be pivotal part of cloud crime scene investigation. The known strategy that to protect information trustworthiness is utilized demonstrated hash strategies. For example, that MD5, SHA-1, SHA-2, 56. This method. Then chain of custody, COC. This chain of custody for used for that conversion forensics process. That then chain of custody can be defined as a roadmap that that shows how evidence was collected, analyzed, and preserved in order to be presented as evidence in court. Specialists and legitimate professional have featured that significance of keeping up the legitimate chain of care logs. So this is a challenge about. So let's we talk about the tools. So these are some tools to use analyze that cloud log files. We use event log analyzer. We use this event log analyzer for analyze firewall logs. Then we use 6log-ng or log and event manager. We use these two tools to analyze system logs. Then we use Splunk to analyze network logs. Then we use web log analyzer to analyze web server logs. Then the security audit logs we use to analyze audit logs. These are some tools. So the thing is limitation of those existing approach. There's technologies, tools, and methods. So this includes some limitations. So let's talk about this limitation. The first one is issues of that instance erasing of physical evidence. The first step in computer forensics is to seize physical devices at the scenes due to lack of intense accessibility to the physical device at the CSP site. So if this is not done, there are chance of lost critical evidence that could have proven to vital in computer forensics. In case of cloud, that data is not necessarily available at a single location and may reside at different geographical locations that make seizing of physical devices impossible in cloud forensics. The next one is issues of recovering volatile data. In some cases, a malicious program exploit the system through execution in RAM or processor registers. Then that being violate volatile part of memory, it is easier to wipe them out complete from these devices by simply switching off and on or rebooting. I think I wrongly misspelling that word. The word is issue of recovering of volatile data, not violation. So the next one is Issues of data integrity and confidentiality. In cloud computing, there exists a probability of compromised data integrity and confidentiality at CSP side. So the evidence provided to cloud forensics team by CSP cannot be trustworthy. Then this can cause investigation team or on some faults lead to track that cannot be fruitful for forensics. The next issue is location. That location, as a client of cloud company is only seen actually sure about the data storage, as it may reside the different geographical location. Then I explained that one is other before that slides, that is the location problem. Then this is the location issue. So now I'm going to move to the next slide, future development. So these are some future development according to that phases, that cloud log analysis challenge, that to identification problem that decentralized data depends on the CSP. We suggest the solution is log framework and SL, that's mean service level agreement. This is specifying the specific forensic services. Then the next one is dependency, that collection. So then inaccessibility, we use snapshot analysis or remote data execution. Then this snapshot or forensics image is process of taking of clone virtual image, including running system memory and serving the clone to a persistent storage. Then next one is multi-tenancy and resource sharing. We use isolating cloud instance sandboxing. That means that adds to the complexity of forensics data collection and easy to seize the hardware. This is the suggested solution. The next one is preservation. So this preservation, these challenges data integrity and chain of custody. Data integrity. So suggested solution is live forensics training. We can use live forensics technique and that cloud providers to expertise that use their own environment, that crucial environment. So the next one is chain of custody. We can use that RSA signature. So this RSA signature can be used to verify the chain of custody and data integrity. These are the suggested solution used to that future development to that mitigate these challenges. That we use log framework. That log frameworks allow data to create stored, processed and distributed over several data centers and physical machines. That store data is replicated, distributed and fragmented. That the next one is SLA, specifying that service level agreement. The forensic service, that's a good is a good SLA guarantees benefit of accessibility of consistency. These are the suggested solution and future developments. So this is the end of this presentation. So these are the challenges that we discussed, and these are that limitation and those approaches like technology for the technologies, tools and methods. Then these are the future developments used to that limited that mitigate these challenge according to that cloud log analysis. So thank you for participate the presentation, and thank you for watching this video. And I need to thank some authors to that I use these are some references I have used to do my presentation, and I collect some data to these authors, their papers. I need to thank for that authors. So this is the end of this presentation. I hope you guys have good idea about this cloud forensics challenge is data analyze. So log analyze, log data analyze. So this is the end of this presentation. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you now know how to manage this cloud forensics challenge. So thank you.